The final day of Sean P. Diddy Combs' trial is here, and the courtroom is electric. After days of intense back and forth, the defense is stepping up for their last stand. Will the jury send one of music's biggest icons behind bars for life? Or is this the moment? Everything unravels. What happens next could change the course of this case forever. And no one saw all of this coming. Stick around because this showdown is about to get explosive. The stage is set for a courtroom battle. Unlike any other just yesterday, the prosecution delivered a powerful, nearly 5-hour closing argument, laying out every condition with sharp precision. Now all eyes turn to the defense, ready to counterattack. The atmosphere is thick with tension and emotion outside. Whispers swirl about what the jury might decide. Inside every word, every gesture feels like a turning point. Soon these jurors will retreat to deliberate and the verdict could come down any minute. But before that, the defense has one last chance to make their case, and they're pulling out all the stops. Mark Agnafilo, P. Diddy's lead defense attorney, didn't hold back from the moment he stepped up his tone, was fiery and dramatic pacing the courtroom, speaking with fierce conviction. His message, the government's entire case, is wildly exaggerated. Maybe even a setup, he called it. A show, a false trial, built on shaky ground instead of crimes. He painted P. Diddy's actions as nothing more than a flashy lifestyle. Parties, swingers, and personal choices, misunderstood as criminal behavior. It was bold, risky, and exactly the kind of gamble a defense desperate to save a legend would take. But did it land behind the headlines and allegations? The defense worked hard to show a different side of years old, and I should mention he was signed by Usher, label that was owned jointly by both Scooter Braun and Usher, and he was considered Usher's protege. He has been described Usher as his mentor. The Bieber, Justin Bieber, is continuing the purge. He has now moved to, his original mentor. So this is a very big story, and the reason why we should discuss this, and we should not diminish what is happening. It's not celebrity drama. This is actually the fall of Babylon that we are witnessing. Hollywood Babylon. That is, he did an interview back in 2020 with Zane Lowe. I think this was on Apple Music. And he was speaking about another young artist was coming up, Billie Eilish. And and he was basically speaking about how he wanted to protect her because she was now another young person, a rising artist in the industry. And sort of out of nowhere, he became quite overcome with emotion. Take a listen. Yeah, I definitely feel protective of her. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that, she can count on me. But at the end of the day, I don't want to never going to force myself to be in relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, let her do her thing. And if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people, yeah. Have a very, very, very great day. Everybody, very great day. Everybody, how's it? Yeah, man. What going on, y'all? I heard it 50 Cent birthday. Well, happy birthday, 50. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you for, what I'm saying, staying down, remaining healthy, alive, and free for so long, man. But for your birthday, I offer you a challenge, sir. Pull your ass up, man. With 20 of your records, man. Sit across from me, man. And get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand if you don't want to answer to that challenge, because last time you got challenged, Kanye West dusted your ass off, so you might not want to do that. So, well, guess who ain't scared of your mother, 50s? Look, man, pull up. Pull on up. That's right, time will tell. Pull on up, man. Pull on up, 50. Bring your ass on side, 50. Bring your ass on that. You know what I mean? Bring your ass on that. Bring your records. Bring your hit records. You and Dr. Dre and Eminem and all y'all goddamn the gun and all y'all bring your ass on that. Come on, see the king, come on, see the king. And I actually, you know, me and you, we all, right, your catalog that got some trouble. You understand your mother, along is in trouble, so can't take it back. God damn it, I done said it. I done damn said it. So 50, pull your ass on up, man. You know what I mean? Everybody been talking about me and Jeezy, and then they talking about me, Gucci, and then they talking about me. Listen, man, I want 50 Atlanta and New York. But what we doing ATL in New York doing? I want 50, bring your ass outside 50. Somebody call 50, tell them I'm on it. Somebody call 50, tell them I'm on. If you want this smoke, I got the ass training. Your ass home, let's see how long you have before you respond to my message. You know what I'm saying? You have been challenged, sir. You have been challenged, sir. Swiss Timberline, hook the mother up. God damn it up. Let's get, I'm tired of talking about it, tired of talking about goddamn it. Y'all goddamn sell set a time, set a mother go. Tired of talking this man, been goddamn picking on people for so long, man, been bullying y'all, throw in. Mother, bring your ass on out. Let's see what this, all right. But enjoy your birthday though. Get it, buddy. Now I know it's your birthday, man. And I celebrate you, yes, sir. But if you get a chance, you hear me, Kevin. Yeah. Listen to, if you get a chance, yes, sir. Please tell 50 to bring his on out. Here and get this smoke. Oh, Jesus Christ, please tell 50 Cent, get his hit records, and come on and see what the South got to say. Jesus Christ, you say you want that man to see all full-fledged what the South got. I want him to see what the South got to say. Now listen, hey, I'm the king below the Mason-Dixie line, king of the South. I speak for all of the Southern people. New York been saying under their breath about us, having little bull slick comments about us, thinking it's all slow down here, but they want to come down here and go to our malls and go to our clubs. But then they want to kick it like standard. When they get back up top, well, that's stop right now. Yeah, you say you done with that. That's now got, you done the king say that. Stop. He say he the king of New York. And if he don't want to do it, and one of a mother, who gotta go catalog, want to pull up, tell him come see the king. Don't come around me. Come sit down with me. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you too, I'm here for it. Tell him come see, got. Andre told him the South had something to say, and I'm saying it. You saying. What needs to be said by period ain't no mother dispute. We last year, the future, so anybody don't like it, come see the king and we go and start with 50, and if he don't get him to do it, then we go and go pick somebody else here. Diddy, the self-made businessman, an admired leader, Mark Agnafilo, highlighted Diddy's rise from humble beginnings to becoming a powerhouse in music and business, a vocal advocate for diversity and inclusion. Former employees stepped into the spotlight, sharing stories of admiration and respect, describing working with him as like drinking from a fire hose. Intense, but inspiring to add weight. The defense brought up a heartfelt Instagram post from Cassie Ventura herself, thanking supporters. After a viral surveillance video surfaced, it was a carefully crafted picture of a man, say is more than the headlines suggest. One of the most talked about parts of the trial was the toxic and complicated relationship between P. Diddy and Cassie Ventura. The defense didn't shy away from calling it what it was: messy, abusive, but above all, a modern love story. Admitted there was mistreatment, but insisted it was mutual. A dark dance. Both parties were caught up in not a criminal conspiracy throughout the trial. Explicit text messages between the two were revealed, some described by the defense as some of the most intimate they'd ever seen. It's a relationship angled in passion, pain, and secrecy, raising the question, where does abuse end? In consent begin. The defense didn't deny the presence of drugs. Far from it. Marco acknowledged P. Diddy's substance use, but insisted it was personal, not part of any criminal operation. They argued that what the prosecution called a complex web of illegal activity was really just consensual adult behavior, swingers, private parties, and lifestyle choices blown wildly out of proportion. The laws the prosecution leaned on, according to the defense, were stretched to their limits, twisting what should be private acts into a dangerous criminal case. But can the jury separate scandal from crime in the courtroom? The drama was palpable. P. Diddy sat calm and collected, a stark contrast to his visibly tense moments during the prosecution's closing. The defense's energetic and almost improvised style kept everyone on edge, pacing, speaking loudly, sometimes straying from his notes, throwing barbs at the government's case. It was a bold move that risked alienating the jury, but also showed a fight to the very end. Even the judge stepped in, warning the defense to keep their claims grounded and avoid unsupported accusations. This final day was a high-wire act, balancing passion and precision. As family members gathered in the courtroom, the weight of the moment settled in. Loved ones of P. Diddy were present, signaling how much was on the line, not just for him, but for everyone involved. The judge gave the jury their final instructions, though deliberations were delayed by a day, heightening the tension. Soon the jurors would retreat behind closed doors to decide a fate that could change a music mogul's life forever. The courtroom held its breath, knowing this was the calm before a verdict that no one could predict.